Yo, what's going on, my psychedelic squadron? It's your boy Tripper here, coming at you with another Madden 19 video today, man. And today I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into what you should do post Super Bowl promotion. Of course, you know they got they still got the ring redemptions. This does not end until I think it says February 8th. Yes, so on February 8th at 10 a.m. That's when this promotion will end. I'm still surprised I haven't done all these Super Bowl objectives real quick, but got a lot of things going on with the Budget Squad series and everything, trying to get those solos prepared so I can get a decent team for some gameplay. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you what to do with these remaining, or kind of like give you a heads up on what you should do with like any for any Super Bowl rings you have left over, things along those lines. Now, there is nothing actually confirmed at the moment, but of course you know that the NFL Honor starts tomorrow. I have a video going over how you should go ahead and prepare for that, and if you want to make some coins off of that. But now we're going to go ahead and get into what you should do if you either, one, want to participate in whatever remaining Super Bowl rings promotions I'll have left over for you, or two, make coins off of this. And me, I'm kind of in the middle. It just all depends on what they give out. So I have a bunch of these Super Bowl, or these Patriots Super Bowl present players, and you know they get a boost in overall. So with that being said, I don't know if they'll keep the ring redemption in there, but it's a high possibility that they will, which means that all of these 86 overalls will turn into 87 overalls, and all these 88s or 87s will turn into 88s. Now, I don't know if these 87s will still be accessible through the ring redemption set, but or not set, but pack in the store. But even if they aren't, you still have a huge chance to get 87 overall players from those from that pack in the store if they choose to keep that. But this gives you a huge chance to get even more Super Bowl rings, or the price will raise on these bad boys and you can make a killing off of it. So go in there, probably, you know, on average I would like to say 10k. So 10k Super Bowl rings will probably go ahead and get you a decent amount of cards. Boom, hit this, buy it a couple times if you already don't know. There was kind of like a method to this. Shout out to my boy Poodle, who actually pushed this method hard. You go in here, you probably get, say you buy, I don't know, 94 overall Super Bowl present or pass card, right? For the 94 overalls, it'll probably go for about 200k. So 215k, bam. For the 94 overalls, you get about, I want to say 14,000. So boom, you come down here, that's 14 rolls at this. Now when the players get their boost, you spend 1,000 and you possibly get an 86 overall Rams player, or you can get an 87 overall Rams player. That's still pretty good as well. But if you get an 86 overall Patriots player, that basically equates to an 87 overall player. And I think they already confirmed that the but the Super Bowl rings value will also go up with these cards. So instead of you getting 880, you will be getting 1,240 or 1,240. Then on top of that, you know, the price should go up on these cards, like I keep saying. So instead of you spending, so instead of them being 12, 14, 16, 18k before filters on the auction block, you can actually turn these into probably, I'm not gonna say twice as much, but they'll go up a couple k, and you'll be able to flip your cards a little bit easier. So this method only gets bolstered once these players get their overall boost. Now, like I said, I don't know if they're gonna keep that up. I don't know. They might peep game on this too. They might see a couple videos, a couple people having the same ideas that I have, and this might totally change. But in the meantime, I suggest you highly keep that in mind, that these cards will get an overall boost, like I keep saying. These cards will go up in Super Bowl rings, like I keep saying, and you know, the more Super Bowl rings they give, the more price the higher price they should be on the auction block. Now, as well as that, maybe they don't rise in price. This is all an assumption. This is all just a guess that I'm actually going ahead. I'm just kind of brainstorming right now. Even if they don't, the same thing that they did with the not the Super Bowl, but the Zero Chill promotion, they're gonna go ahead and do with this promotion here. So they'll have like a last ditch effort to go ahead and get rid of the Super Bowl rings. Maybe they'll have, I don't know, Super Bowl MVP set that goes for about, I don't know, 30,000, probably about 30,000, 35,000 Super Bowl rings. This will be a huge way to go ahead and get your Super Bowl rings up now, is to start preparing and get these Patriots players early. So they're still going for about that 15K range, 12K range. Go ahead and stockpile these bad boys up right now. This is just my prediction on what's going to go ahead and happen as far as like post Super Bowl promotion. They might have multiple deals, you never know, or they might actually have NFL honors players or some sort of thing going on with the ring redemption. Lord only knows, but fingers crossed it's something like, I don't know, like a team of the year pack or maybe an NFL honors. That would be awesome. I'm also really disappointed with how this Blitz promotion thing kind of went. It was pretty difficult to get up here and get things if you weren't like literally on as the moment it dropped. So like me personally, I got a lot of things going on this weekend. Now I'm not knocking anything as far as like me mistiming things. Like I mistimed the 95 overall playoff players. I mistimed the team of the year. I mistimed the Fire Fantasy packs last night, but that was more or less me just trying to get some sleep, not thinking EA would drop something at 12 a.m. But I wasn't about to sit here and, not get no sleep just for a Fire Fantasy pack. Honestly, yeah, totally, coins could definitely use it, but I'm not about to sit here and do all that. Just not. Blitz promotions are too fixated on, timing and everything like that with the remaining packs and all this other stuff. These global limits are absolutely trash. They should literally just give everybody a certain amount of time like they usually do with these, like say like with the power up passes and things like that they have up there available for training. Literally just go up there, man. Give us a small ass limit like you do anyway and set it up there for a certain amount of time. You don't have to wait for, everybody in the world to go ahead and try to buy these packs. And then on top of that crap, I'm going to have some pictures up here shortly saying like the contradictions to this was ridiculous. So you have the Super Bowl Blitz promotion thing being advertised, and you're telling us that get these select packs and items with training points or Super Bowl rings, right? But then you'll fuck around and have these weak ass bundles, bro, like weak ass bundles for Madden points, just trying to get a quick buck out of everybody. Like, now some of them were okay, but that's only if you got something decent. If you would have got, for instance, like the 92 overall boss packs. Now I purchased that. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you. I purchased that because it was cheap. It was like what, $10, $15, something crazy like that, something minuscule. And I ended up getting a T.Y. Hilton. Now this T.Y. Hilton actually ended up replacing my Juju Smith-Schuster, which I used to quick sell and end up getting this 97 overall Deion Sanders for the team, which did end up boosting my overall to a 96 on top of the offensive line pickups that I had, like Steve Hutchinson, etc., etc. So, I felt like that was ridiculous. Like if you're gonna have something, I'm not gonna say televised, but advertised. I don't know why I want to say televised. Advertised up here, it should literally just be those two things that are used as currency in order to pick these up. Now the Blitz promotion was something totally different. I understand that. It was like their Black Friday of Madden Ultimate Team. This, on the other hand, is completely different. It is literally February, dog. Ain't nothing going on in February, late January, as far as like, money grabbers. But EA always finds a way to do that. And it's just a little upsetting in my mind that there were some pretty decent bundles in there, and hell, even if they weren't, you could have made them accessible with rings and or training points. Nobody's going to care. Hell, throw some heavyweight packs back in there like you had last time. Throw some flashback packs like you had in there last time. Hell, I even took some veteran packs for some training points in order for us to flip our training points and or coins. Hell, if I would have pulled like a 92 overall Marshall Yonda with training points and a heavyweight pack, I'd have been ecstatic because I have a 96 overall Marshall Yonda team of the year that I got from doing the solos or however the hell I got him. That'd have been cool just to power him up, spend a couple training points because it's not really that much overall difference for him. But no, they didn't do that. They did nothing like that. So look, man, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and complain too much. I just don't understand what EA was thinking as far as like how that whole thing went down. I'm sorry I went on that little mini rant at the end. Just kind of wanted to get my opinion out and see how, you guys feel about the same thing, or if you feel the same way about this Blitz promotion that I have, I should say. But like I said, this will be the end of today's video, guys. Hope you did enjoy. If you did, go ahead and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, two-piece those mofos. It'll help the channel grow tremendously. Like I said, let me know down below what you guys think about this Super Bowl promotion as far as the Blitz is concerned. Stay tuned for more Madden 19 content such as this, and until next time, fellas, peace.